Our first question comes from Cherry Blossom Kisses, CBK. Lone Wolf, what are your favorite martial arts anime, movie, or television series? Thanks. Thank you, Cherry Blossom Kisses, CBK, for the question. Favorite martial arts anime? This is really a Cub question, right? DK, this is his lane. I'm the kung fu guy. Yes, I watch anime, but I promise you, the stuff I'm probably gonna say, you guys are absolutely gonna disagree with. You're gonna absolutely disagree. You're not gonna like what I'm gonna say. So again, I just want to put this disclaimer out. This is Lone Wolf's list. Okay? I like Basilisk, right? I know some of y'all are like, what is Basilisk? Basilisk is a really dope anime that's technically based off of a live action that is technically based off of a manga that is technically based off of a book. If you could follow that. It is fantastic. It is something that I'm always, because I love ninjas. I've always loved that, and the crossing of ninjutsu and magic and things of that nature. So again, my list is going to lean into that a little bit. I am a big fan of the story of warring clans, right? The Iga clan, stuff like that. I love that type of stuff. And so I love the mix and mash of, the supernatural ninja clans fighting against each other. So you get different styles, different powers going against each other, and thrown in a little bit of Romeo and Juliet, right, into the mix as well, because two of the main characters are actually in love with each other, and they're in opposite clans. So I really dig that. I like Basilisk. If you get a chance, check that out. In fact, I have 2 copies of it, if I'm not mistaken. I think I'll put one in a giveaway. So yeah, let me add that to my giveaway package. Again, old school, Lone Wolf. I'm older. Fist of the North Star. Fist of the North Star, man. I mean, if I'm being honest with you, Fist of the North Star is the very first anime I ever saw. Now, I'm calling it anime. Now, I'm not counting stuff like when I was a kid. I'm not talking about Astro Boy, because back then, we didn't consider that to be anime. I'm not talking about Battle of the Planets, or for some of you, Gotcha Man. Those were regular TV shows to us. We didn't consider that anime. It was just what it was. So I'm not talking about anything like that. I'm talking about the stuff that came in the 80s that it was like a movie, right? It was like an epic movie. Fist of the North Star and that dystopian backdrop, the mixing of martial arts into it. Oh my God. I love that stuff. I absolutely love it. I love, Kenshiro and Jin and all those characters. What a fantastic, man, talking about it makes me want to watch it. I literally want to I wish I could do a live stream and watch that with you all. It's fantastic. I absolutely love Fist of the North Star. Video game they tried to do, I didn't think much of it. They did a live action, that's absolute trash, don't bother. But the anime of Fist of the North Star is pretty special. It has a special place in my heart. Ninja Scroll. Man. Ninja Scroll, man. I mean, Ninja Scroll gives me life. Ninja Scroll was, for me, the movie that showed me really the potential for what anime would become and what it could be. Because Fist of the North Star, I didn't really know. I mean, I enjoyed it, but I didn't know it was this thing called anime. But after Fist of the North Star, there came a slew of other movies that really started to introduce me, really bring me in to what anime was. Um, Vampire Hunter D and Go-Go 13 and Akira. But Ninja Scroll, that's that movie that I said, man, yo, this is fire. Like, if they can make that with today's technology into a live action movie, but that they could get a really good fight choreographer to do the fighting for that, that movie would be dope. That movie would be dope. They'd have my money. Ninja Scroll is an absolutely fantastic movie, anime. It is, again, as I said earlier, I love ninjas and I love warring clans, and I love that intersectionality with magic and the supernatural. I mean, you've got a character whose skin could turn into rock. You've got I believe there's a ninja who she can control snakes and she can shed her skin, poisonous snakes. There's a guy, I think he's like a bee. He's got like bees on his back, like a hive built into his back. There's a guy who can go in and out of shadows. There's like a blind samurai. I believe there's a ninja who has who can control, I want to say like almost like Raiden, but like electricity, but through a string, so it can throw a string and wrap it around you and then electrocute you. The main ninja, I think he can either, he's like Deadpool kind of, like you chop off his arm, you can just take his arm, put it back on. I mean, it's dope, man. It's really, again, if you haven't seen Ninja Scroll, do yourself a favor. Do yourself a favor, and you're gonna see something that's really special. That's another one. And again, I understand. I know you're saying martial arts. As far as I'm concerned, because of the ninja elements that's built into it, that falls under that category. So there's that. What is that? 3? Rurouni Kenshin. That's dope. Again, I know I'm doing a lot of samurai, a lot of ninja stuff. The fighting is dope, right? The fighting is dope. Again, as the technology advances and animation gets more advanced, so does the fight choreography in a lot of these TV shows. I absolutely love it. That's another one. I did stumble across this one. I think it's called Grappler Baki. I like that one a lot too. I like that it's very realistic. Like whoever's doing the animation for that one is clearly watching what's happening in the mixed martial arts world and incorporating that into the series. So I love that one. I think that one's really good. Obviously, I mean, come on, honorable mention. I mean, Naruto. Naruto is absolutely fantastic. And I mean, come on, Dragon Ball Z, right? Dragon Ball Z is absolutely dope. Those are my honorable mentions. Again, this question, I think we will revisit this question when DK comes home for Thanksgiving. I'd love to see him answer this question and for us to produce the video and put it out. So we'll have another mailbag. We'll have some questions for him. A lot of the questions that you guys send are really directed more towards me. DK we'll make sure that he's available to answer some of your questions. So if you want to send a question, please feel free to email us, lonewolfandcubs71@gmail.com. Send us some questions. Send questions in, and either myself or DK would be more than happy to answer them during our live sessions of our mailbag. So yeah, with regards to the question, comment below. Let us know. Tell us what you think are some of your favorite animes that are related to martial arts. We'd love to hear from you. In the meantime, we're going to move on to the next question. Let's go.